just wanna be there for you. I could think a million things we could do, baby, me and you. Yeah. Just wanna kick it with you. No telling what we could do. Just wanna kick it with you. Bad for a girl like you. I can tell that you want me to. I want you bad, yeah. Feeling my heart and it's cutting too, making me feel the way you do. I want you bad. There's no need to be alone. I just wanna be there for you. I could think a million things we could do, baby, me and you. Yeah. Just wanna kick it with you. No telling what we could do. Just wanna kick it with you. There's no need to be alone. I just wanna be there for you. I could think a million things we could do, baby, me and you. Just wanna kick it with you. Just wanna kick it with you.
I have returned. I hope the audio is still okay. This is another video game. This is WRC 9. A very, very difficult rally game. And yeah, I just feel more like doing this, so why the heck not? Also, I had to take the stream down because it's easier to do VODs like this. Yeah, let me adjust the camera. Yes, yes. Okay. Looks about right. Okay. There you go. Also, I think this game is a little on the... Maybe I made it a little too quiet. Let's make it 60. Let's see how that goes. Oh yeah. We are in Japan. And this video game is difficult. Quite a bit. It's a rally simulator, so it's simulating the physics of your car, having actual weight, and having that weight transferred to the tires, and yeah, requires a bunch of concentration, just like real rallying, and it's really satisfying when you nail that, but yeah, really noisy. Yeah. Man, I see this Da baby guy whose face looks like a car. American black rapper who says let's go, or something. I see him everywhere. And I don't know who that is. I'm assuming a hip-hop musician gentleman. And he says, let's go. That's all I know. And he is quite popular. And I saw some posts about him where Epic... though I don't know, I think those are fake. These are like fake tweets, but I think Epic Games tweeted like, do you guys want, I'm gonna say Da Baby, because that's how it's written, in Fortnite, or like how many likes, and in this, I think, fake tweet, he replied, I would rather die than be in your trash game, and then Epic, or the Fortnite account, in this fake tweet said LOL. It was quite funny and had a lot of retweets, but yeah, I know nothing about this guy, so might have to catch up. Might need someone to catch me up on some stuff. As I said last time, I don't use many Gen Z lingo. I use quite some, but like drip is something that I have no problem with it. I just don't use it myself. And the other one is, which I hate, is Gucci instead of good. I don't like that. I don't know why. It's just so, to me it's very pretentious. It's like, I don't know. Who am I to judge Gen Z humor? It's just, I am not gonna use that. But the funny thing is, the Sean Evans from Hot Ones of First We Feast, the show where they invite celebrities to eat incredibly hot chili wings. Yeah, you have to get back in the groove, huh? I mean, I'm not crashing as much as I thought. Also, I'm in the middle of a championship, so that's something. So yeah, Sean Evans, who's like 30-something, and he uses all of these slangs, all of these drip, and like keep it fresh, and like even the Gucci one. I don't remember more, but there's like man, I see these all the time. But yeah, it's mostly the drip one. No, I haven't added Better TV yet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm a bad streamer. I don't have people happy and cat gem yet at the ready. I really should, but I had a lot of stuff to do. I had to do this. I did this mock-up, which I think looks very good. It says Extreme Tuesdays, high caffeine energy drink. Because I always realize that, oh, I'm a professional senior graphic designer. I don't have to pay anyone. If I want an energy drink, a fake energy drink to advertise my stream on Tuesdays, I can just make it myself, because I've did it for companies. And so this afternoon I sit down and did this that you see in the right corner. I think it looks pretty good. But isn't it a desktop thing? Better TV? It's going to be good. Okay. I'm gonna add it, because everyone has it. It's just I'm not familiar with the Better TV emotes myself. And it's just I have to get educated about the Kek W and Monka W emotes before I can add them to my stream, because I want to know what I'm adding, you know. And yeah, you don't want to add stuff that you don't know when people are using them. It was the same with poggers too. Like, I had to learn what was that, and then they removed it. I mean, the guy is an asshole, but that face is priceless. So I think the music is all quiet. I'm gonna adjust it after this stage. Also, it's no. Okay, I'm gonna adjust it now. And read chat. It's important you see your chat is going to be so good. Yeah, I everyone tells me that I need it. It's just I want to know what these mean, and that sounded such a boomer thing. No, I am pretty up to date on internet culture, but since I haven't been a Twitch user for more than a year, I don't know which situations you would use these Pepe emotes and stuff. Like, I guess cat jam is just jamming, and it's like general excitement and vibing. That's also a Gen Z term, right? Vibing? Just vibing on the music? So if anyone can catch me up on that, then it's gonna be... maybe I should do this. Yeah, let's see that. Then I can add these, because I like Pepe the Frog. I hated it when people tried to make him a hate symbol. Like, obviously, you could make Mickey Mouse a hate symbol if you used it in a racist context. Or if 4chan discovered that Mickey Mouse could be hate speechified. But it doesn't mean that Pepe the Frog is a hate symbol. It's so stupid. It's just a frog. It's just a dank meme drawing of a frog. Also, we don't know the relationship of Pepe and Peepo, right? Is Peepo his son? Or his nephew? Or younger brother? Do we know that? Because they are related, I think. Oh boy. This car wants to slide so much. I mean, it's a high horsepower competition, 4-wheel drive, Hyundai i20 rally monster on some slippery Japanese tarmac, so yeah, of course it wants to slide, but I'm trying it. Yeah, I have to get back into the groove. I think after a couple of races I will be... That's always how it goes. You just warm up, especially with competitive shooters, holy hell. Like in Siege or Modern Warfare, I always needed like a good half an hour to just warm up, and then I would get headshots and stuff. But before that, I would just miss everything. I don't know why. I think it's your brain and like hand-eye coordination that has to catch up to speed. Also, I don't know. Stuff has to work out. I mean, it makes sense. If you're gonna do sports and demonstrate physical skill, you also just warm up. So why not warm up before you flex that gamer skill? Also flexing, that's a Gen Z term too. Other than muscles, obviously. Yeah, so I use a lot of those. Just not drip and these. There's a lot more too. Like, yeah, because I don't know, because I don't use them, I don't remember them, but there's like, no, okay, saved it. Ooh. Saved it, for now. Ooh. Man, I would go to Japan so willingly. It would be so nice. Like, I'm not super hot into anime or manga or stuff, but Japanese culture and traditional Japanese art and like architecture and just the traditional Japanese music, not necessarily J-pop obviously, and cuisine, oh my god, I love those. So yeah, it would be really nice to just go to... Yeah, I do a lot. If I could just go to, I don't know, Tokyo, check out Shibuya district, and okay, so 22 kilometers and 8 kilometers, hard tires, okay, that's good. Yeah, me too. It's great. Obviously not the Weeaboo stuff, because I don't really like the... What's his name? The egg guy. That's like very famous. Hello Kitty is pretty big there. They have like a whole Gundam stores, Pokemon stores. So I wouldn't shit myself around those. But yeah, going to a village like this, maybe something that's a little more traditionally built, that would be awesome. But yeah, I think it's still pretty expensive to fly there, so I don't know how can you do that on a... not a budget, like, obviously, but like without going into debt. Because like I think you can fly from where I live, Budapest, to New York with like I wanna say $400, which is awesome. But yeah, I think Tokyo, it's like a whole day of flying, and it's like $1,000. Maybe not anymore, but like last time I checked, it was really expensive, like really expensive. And yeah, also what I'm gonna read chat in a bit. I just don't wanna crash. Trying to read chat while doing a rally race is not good. Yeah, no, I can't. I'm trying. Their cuisine. Kyoto. Yeah, me too. Have you been already? Or you just in the same boat, like you wanna go one day, if you can? Yeah, the problem is people like to there was a stage in time, I swear, where everyone was like, America is the greatest thing ever. I guess because in Europe people hated the USSR so much after a bit, and then it was like, oh, the West, that's great. But now everyone is shitting on the US, and it started like 15 years ago with like, oh, it's the military and it's oil and it's like everyone's fat and McDonald's, but like it's not black and white. And the same thing is true with Japan. Like, they still have the highest suicide rates out of every country ever, and they are still struggling with people just not wanting to reproduce, if I can say it kind of nicely, because people have yeah, they just don't make kids like they used to, or not enough. So the government is trying to push Japanese people to have more kids and have programs to have less suicides. And people don't talk about these things, but that's also part of their culture, and they are very obviously, I'm not trying to generalize, I'm just talking about trends that go on compared to, I don't know, Europe or the US, where it's like absolutely not a trend, and there it's like, yeah, it's kind of a thing. So yeah, people are kind of you would call it antisocial, but yeah, it's just very, very different social norms, and not all of them are healthy, I would say. So like a lot of social stereotypes in anime and stuff, like the shy girl thing, that happens a lot, and it's kind of a social pressure to be you're not supposed to be like this, or you're not supposed to be loud, or you're not supposed to do this or that. And I've seen a couple people have actual negative effects on their lives because of these, without them realizing, obviously. And yeah, people I've spoken to said, yeah, kind of, these are big problems with certain people in Japan. Obviously, not everyone, because you cannot just create a blanket statement and apply it to a huge country. But yeah. Ooh, that would be awesome. Yeah, you should. That sounds great. What is in Kyoto? Is it like a cultural and like historical capital, basically? So is there where the Shinto shrines are and the temples and the stuff? Or... because I don't know. I have to go to the bathroom again because I drink a lot, but I'll be back in a second. Like, I timed my breaks and they are around 1 minute, so nobody go anywhere, please. Thank you. I'm back. What did I miss? That's the heart of Japan. Kyoto is authentic Japan. Okay. So... I wasn't very far off. Yeah. Because that's what I remembered. It's like... traditional buildings and like... shrines and temples and stuff. And the streets looking like... the streets in anime and stuff. I think that's it. Also, I like how Japan has just big yellow text on the streets, on the pavement. Just I guess it means like stop or some shit, but it's because it's I don't think it's kanji. It might be katakana or hiragana, but whatever. It looks good. I can't read any of those. Yellow and white text, I think. You can see it in this game too. But that's just... no, that's a super aesthetic thing for me. I really like that. And... again, I'm not really a weeaboo or anything, I just really appreciate Japanese culture and cuisine, and yeah, a lot of stuff like traditional music, architecture, art, painting, sculpture, and even stuff like that they don't necessarily have anything to do with, like the vegetation. Obviously, if you're talking about like a bonsai tree or what's the name of the couple hundred or even 1,000-year-old ginkgo tree with the yellow golden leaves? That's like huge. I think that's Japanese too. But yeah, so obviously those have to be taken good care of. But yeah, just the natural vegetation that grows. Those look really pleasing too a lot of times. Also, if you start watching like YouTube videos of Japan or by Japanese people, then you realize a big gap between just mainstream representation of Japanese culture, architecture and stuff, or I mean in some games too you can see just bland big concrete buildings that are boring and power lines, and the next street is just full of vending machines and stuff. But yeah, it's very interesting for someone who doesn't live there to go anywhere. I was the same with Turkey. I was on the European side and we went for Tekirdağ because it has a historical crossroad with my country, Hungary, and it was a student exchange program done by the European Union. So we were there and they were incredibly sweet and lovely people. The food was amazing and it was a small fishing town, and obviously it was a poor town, and yeah, it really was a nice experience. We even helped some people out who were like putting stuff in their pickup truck, and we were just walking on the street and we were like, hey, do you need help? And they kind of didn't speak English but understood, and they were like, oh, thank you. And so we helped them just whole ass and put a lot of shit into the back of the pickup truck. So also we had like guides, and we had like I don't know, like TED Talk style shit planned, because you know it has to be like European student exchange stuff. Like it was about sustainability, like don't throw plastic in the ocean and stuff. But it was 10 days paid for by the EU, and it was amazing. And we made a lot of friends, like basically all the, I think it was, okay, it's not this, I can't see shit. Okay, it's here. So we were like 5 of us and 5 Turkish people, roughly our age. They were sweet, they were lovely, they were some of them we met well after, like even the person who was I think 30 something at the time, Or maybe she was just very good at being a, I don't know, being the person in charge. She came to Budapest, and I think I texted her like, hey, you here? You want a tour guide or something? And she was like, oh my god, yes, thank you, you are so sweet. I'm like, hey, don't worry, you did the same. And yeah, such sweet people. And that's the best, I think, when you just... These are the text on the road. I wish other countries had these. I think they look so good. So yeah, also I'm trying to be very cautious about what I say about other countries, because it's like people can twist it and turn it, and I don't know. I guess everybody is racist on the internet. You just have to accept that. So yeah. But no, back to Japan. I'm not. I don't like to generalize. I just. There are trends that I can say about my country or the US, because I know them well enough to say that yes, a lot of people do these things. And these are kind of facts. And if you don't, then you're the exception. So that's not really like a blanket statement. It's just, yeah, these things happen. It's like saying, oh, there is a lot of I don't want to really bring it up, but there's a lot of knife stabbings in London, which is horrible, and it's terrible, and it's awful. But you can't really say, no, there aren't, because there are numbers. There's a lot of that shit, and I don't understand why, and I hate it. And I have some of my best friends living in London, and I am really afraid that something might happen to them. And yeah, and basically because people in the United Kingdom are also white, mostly, and it's like, if you're talking about just British people, you're not being racist, unless you're talking about the black community in London, which is also a thing. So yeah, I guess it's not racist, it's just something if you talk shit about them, but I don't know, it's so weird. Like, don't be an asshole, don't hate anyone you don't know. It shouldn't be that hard to not be racist. I think it's just some people find it very appealing to go on the internet and like try to get people like, haha, we got him. I found this tweet they did 11 years ago and it sounds kind of not okay, so I guess we should cancel them. And it's like, oh, we got him. Like, no, how about you go out and catch the actual people who are doing harm, and not like people who weren't careful enough 10 years ago with their words when saying stuff was actually considered generally joking with homosexuality and stuff was actually considered humor back then. It's not a good thing that it was, but it was. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna cancel everyone? Except those who were lucky that they were so anxious that they didn't say anything on the internet. They didn't try to be funny in front of their friends or to make friends. I don't know. Getting into very heady topics, very philosophical, but yeah, no, don't be an asshole. Don't try hating people you don't know. Don't think that a country can be summarized by a couple of stereotypes, and that's it. That's it. Treat everyone the way you want them to treat you, and then it's gonna be fine. And hey, if someone accidentally says something that could be considered racially insensitive, how about, instead of trying to cancel them, educate them and be like, oh, dude, I don't think that's okay. And they'll be like, oh, why? And you explain them and they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, oh my god, my bad, I didn't mean it. And it should be like, yeah, of course you didn't, but hey, next time please be careful with that, because they can take it the wrong way. And most people would be like, yeah, sorry, my bad, thanks for the heads up. But again, I'm a 27-year-old white guy living in a country that is very Christian and very homophobic, and was under the pressure of the USSR, and has different minorities and problems with people who are racist against the minorities. So that's where I come from. So I don't live in the US of A or the UK or France or Germany. So it's just my take, what I see on the internet. Like, no, everyone is another person. If they are assholes, then I guess you should be treating them as assholes. Or if you can, just help them understand that, hey, it's not good. And like, yeah, I don't know, I just worry about it a lot. Because like, yeah, I wanna go to Japan, and every time I talk about anything like this, I'm worried that someone would try to twist it like, oh, he said it like blah, 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 blah. So are you saying that everyone in Japan is like shy and suicidal? No! I know a lot of people from, I guess, their YouTube channels or Instagrams or such that are absolutely the opposite. I'm just saying that by the numbers, if they are true, which I have access to, there are a lot of suicides in Japan, which is a really bad thing, and I'm sure they know that too. That's it. It's an objective thing by numbers. Like, obviously, if someone is talking about Japan and they're squinting their eyes and saying some obviously racist shit, that's not okay. But yeah, I don't know. That fact that I'm worried about accidentally saying something, while I have never had any racist thoughts against anyone ever in my life, and I also, that's a weak excuse, I guess, but I always had very diverse group of friends, and I never really took notice of that. I was just like, yeah, they're people. That's like, yeah, it's them, and it's me, and he's that guy, and I never really categorized anyone by their skin color or anything. So why should I be worried about accidentally branded as racist? Because people are on the internet are out for blood. They want drama. They want the got him. They want the thing, and I don't like it. I don't know. Rant over. Sometimes I just get into these and forget that it's not really a good thing to get into. All right. So, WRC2, WRC1. That's Hyundai i20 WRC. Difficulty 75%. Let's bump it back to 100. I might not win, but yeah. Damage effects, medium, permacrash. Okay, cool. You guys still here? I finished the rant about being afraid of saying something that can be twisted into just branding you as a racist person, even if you have nothing to do with it. But yeah, that's a huge fear of, I think, a lot of people on the internet, and that's so bad. I don't like that. But yeah. Yeah, let me check the stream real quick. Then we continue with a even more powerful and dangerous automobile. Alright, friendos have been texted back. Now I should be free. Yes. Yes. Alright. Start the day. Every season starts with Rally Monte Carlo, which is in Monaco. It's a tradition. It's in January, I think, and it's asphalt and snow, and it's scary. So let me get used to this really fast, really scary car. I have to take it slow, I think, in the first couple corners, because this is really slippery and I'm on cold tires and shit. Also, WRC 10 just got announced and it has a September 2 release date. How cool is that? And so far it looks very similar, but I guess they have a long time to add new stuff and polish the visuals. And yeah, also I'm interested in the new Codemasters game. Like, is it gonna be Dirt Rally 3.0 or 2.1 or who knows? Because the last one was Dirt 5, which has no stage rally, and people really don't like that. And it's basically Dirt Showdown 2.0, but they haven't announced anything other than acquiring developers from, I mean, I guess the whole studio of Slightly Mad Studios, the people responsible for the Project Cars series. Also, Project Cars 3 is, yeah, it's utter garbage. It's a mobile game. It's worse than Project Cars 2 in every regard. So yeah, I don't know. Also, Project Cars pushed out a mobile game that's actually a mobile game. But I guess we have Forza Street too. Ew. So I don't know. I mean, it's easy for me with a 3070 shitting on mobile games, but yeah, I had a garbage laptop when I was 16, so that couldn't run anything. Oh, someone followed me. Let me check you. Where can I? Real the best AML, I guess. That's how I'm gonna try pronouncing your name. Thank you for following this beautiful and colorful channel full of epic gamer moments and endless joy and fun. In other words, I play random games and I talk about interesting stuff people say. So I hope you will enjoy at least one of those as your background noise for studying or whatever. People said that my streams are very cozy, and I take it as a very good compliment, because sometimes that's how I use streams too. Like when I'm cooking, put on a good stream and it's like a podcast. Like I don't watch a lot of other than games done quick. I don't watch a lot of high skill plays. Maybe speed runs, yeah, but yeah, most of them are just someone playing a game, talking about stuff, hanging out, asking questions in chat, they respond. It's so cool, it's very nice. And yeah, that's this channel too, except I sometimes play some very strange and old and weird games. And yeah, all right. I am trying to get the hang of it, but it's so if anyone new to this game, WRC 9, but played other games, if you played the Dirt series from Codemasters, the fastest cars in that game are the Group B cars, but the fastest modern cars are the R5, and R5 is basically WRC2. This car that I'm driving is one whole category higher than R5. So the modern Ford, I guess, Escort or Fiesta that you can drive in that game, that is much faster. 7th place, that's okay. Oh, that's a long boy. Right, let me take a bathroom break. It's gonna be a minute. 1 minute. Actually, I can see myself now, so I can do this. One minute. Uno minuto. And be back. You can look at my awesome mock-up too. your boy has returned. Don't even try to tell me that it wasn't quick, because it would be lies and deception. Oh, that's a long one, 21k. Let's do this, I guess. I'm still afraid of these cars. WRC is the fastest class, and it is really easy to flip or just crash. But I guess there's no snow here or ice yet, so also yeah, Monte Carlo is not my favorite, but hey, that's how every season begins. So also, if anyone missed it, WRC 10, the sequel to this game, got announced today, and it's coming out September the 2nd, and it will have more stages and more graphics and stuff. I haven't watched the trailer, just the posts they had, because I was editing that energy drink mock-up that you see on the bottom right corner, the green one, which says Extreme Tuesdays, Bordy Valiant on Twitch, every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Central Eastern Time. High caffeine energy drink, 32 milligrams for every 100 grams and 250 milliliters. That's what it says. So that was my afternoon, editing that little thingy together. But yeah, I'm gonna look at the trailer. I just don't want to get too hyped, because man, September is quite a bit away still. So I don't know. What else do we have until that? This? Dirt Rally 2? Not much. Yeah. I just did. But yeah, the energy drink. It's a mock-up. So it's like, it looks like an energy drink, but it's just text that I did, a design, and it's just to promote my streams on Tuesdays, this that you're watching. So it looks like an energy drink because it's Extreme Tuesdays, and I don't know, energy drinks and extreme, that's like very, so it's not a real energy drink, that's just a thing. Someone put something in chat. Is it me, or is Dirt Rally 2.0 hard to be hard? Real a beast am I? This text was 10 minutes in the making, haha. I'm not sure I understand. Dirt Rally hard to be hard. I think Dirt Rally 1 is harder because Dirt Rally 2 has much better physics. By the way, should talk about Sea of Thieves because I can't wait to play it with you. We'll work it out eventually. I think that should be a Thursday stream or something. But since Game Pass for PC just went up for $10, I haven't really looked into it again. So I'm gonna say Real Beast because that sounds easy to pronounce. I'm not sure I understand your question, but I can talk a little about both Dirt Rally 2.0 and this game, WRC 9, so maybe that will explain what you're asking. So this game is better on tarmac, and the other game is better on dirt. And they feel a little different, but they're very good. You're just fat and old. Then I am sorry for you. Maybe if you do some little this, then you can be just old. I'm old too. I don't know, how old are you? I'm 27, and that's weird to say. Really weird. At least 3 members for the Sea of Thieves. Yeah, that would be cool. Also, please look into 7 Days to Die, because I wanna play that one. I am very hyped for that. So, if you could figure out a way to have that game or run that game on your machines, and we could figure out some things, that would be pretty cool, because it's like basically Minecraft building with big blocks that don't look like Minecraft, and it's zombies, and every 7 days there's a blood moon, and the zombies get superpowers, and you just, I don't know. The first time I played 7 Days to Die, it gave me the feelings that I got from playing Fallout 4 for the first time, when every building is just explorable, it has a story, you can just loot everything, and you're just trying to build this one OP gun, but you barely have ammo, and you're always juggling resources, and a zombie stumbles for you, but you have to heal. I really loved that feeling, both about Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, and 7 Days to Die give me that feeling, because it generates the map full of like I found like a shopping mall and like a strip club, and it has vendors, and it has wolves, and it just auto generates a bunch of really cool biomes, and there's a whole burned down forest where the zombies are like really burnt, and they are still full of ash, and they're really creepy, and they are slow during the day, but they are very fast at the night. And yeah, it's really creepy, and I don't like horror games, but it's like, it's as creepy as like if you combine so it's not horror creepy, it's like Minecraft plus I guess Left 4 Dead. So it's not that bad, but it's like really satisfying to just go around. Also, you go down very easily, so it's really easy to die, and you can't really shit. I can restart a couple times, and I can read chat. Just, I try to drive better, you know, the space in between being really bad and getting better. 36. Oh yeah, so you are older. Yeah, I don't know. I'm driving with this thing. I have a racing wheel. That's a Thrustmaster T150. But I am much better with the controller yet. I am going to try to get, I don't know, give it a week and just really try to get using the wheel to get better at it. But I don't know. Did you adjust all the settings? Because I always drive with all the assists off. And try, if you haven't, try turning every stuff off that helps you, because it tries to drive the car for you. So like if you turn ABS on, in Dirt Rally 2.0, then the anti-lock braking system will stop your wheels from locking, which is good on a highway. But in a rally game, sometimes you want your wheels to lock, because if you have a frontward, so if you have your brake ratio, which is like, if you press the brakes, 70% of the power goes to the front wheels, and 30% of the braking happens on the rear. So your rear gets pushed out of the way, and yeah, if you use ABS, that does like this to the wheels, like tick, 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 instead of just grabbing onto them. Fanatec setup, everything is off, and I have changed the controller settings. Yeah, also the controller settings, I don't know what I have, but if you after stream whisper to me or something, I can launch Dirt Rally 1 and look it up. I think my sensitivity is on 1, and I turned the dead zones off. That's all I remember. But yeah, I had to fiddle a lot with the settings. But again, I'm a controller, so what I did with the wheel is I set the turning to 500 degrees. So instead of the whole driving like this, I set it to 500, so it's just this much, and it helped a lot, at least at first. But yeah, I don't know. And also, people say it's different for everyone. Also, I'm on automatic, so I use the automatic gearbox a lot. Sometimes I use the manual, but it's just a stupid habit that I have, that I always use the automatic gearbox in racing games. And I drive a manual car in real life, but I don't know, because in real life I push the clutch and I changed with the H pattern. So on a controller, why would I adjust the... you get the point. So I don't know, I should drive manual in games and I should use a wheel, but I'm still trying to just push myself to actually doing it. There are pro sport drivers that use control. Yeah, absolutely, but I don't know. I would really like to just be good with the wheel too, so I can just decide. If I'm sitting on a couch, I'm playing a controller. If I set my wheel up, I can do with the wheel. Also, I'm trying to use the wheel with BeamNG drive, since I don't know if you know that game, but I think you do if you're talking about a Fanatec setup, because people talk about it a lot. So it's a soft body physics simulator driving game, and it has it just got a new tire model, and it made the rallying and driving much better. So like a year ago, it was like, oh my god, BeamNG is just slippery all the time, so slippery, everything. But now it's pretty okay. Now it's pretty comparable, especially with the workshop or the in-game store, what is it, repository I think it's called. It has a bunch of rally stages, forest rally and stuff, and they are really good, especially with the wheel. It's just hard to set up the force feedback because it's precise. It's just not very I don't know, it's a different kind of simulation. It's a hardcore sim, I guess. That's not meant for... It's almost like... it's not meant for enjoying, it's meant for just being realistic, even if you hate it. That's how brutal BeamNG feels sometimes. I'm gonna read your chat in a bit. I just wanna get this stage going, because for someone who is just watching, it's gonna be pretty boring if I don't race at all. So I'm just gonna get a couple corners in, so When I use pedals on PC, I left foot brake. That's a pretty advanced thing. Don't try it in real life though. I did. And I almost hit the steering wheel of my in real life car with my forehead. So, just play wait, okay. No, I really like these conversations, because I guess that's why you go on a internet and try finding a nice community. That's why I browse Reddit so much, because there are some really nice people on there. But yeah, I tried left foot braking once with my real car, and poof, I just accidentally smashed the brake like fully, and I just stopped dead, and it was like a G-force test, you know, and your whole body is like ugh. So yeah, can't recommend in real life. But yeah, in if someone would be, I watched O'Neill Rally School on YouTube explain that left foot braking would be more efficient in real life too, if we got used to it. But because most people are trained with like keep your foot off the clutch and like brake with your, so yeah, normally, or maybe I'm mixing it up. I hope not. So yeah, it's an advanced technique in rally driving, but I still, because I'm not using a racing wheel, and again, it's a used Thrustmaster T150, so it's like a pretty entry-level PS4 controller that also works with my PC. So I haven't used it much, but I really want to get into it. Also, I can't wait till I can buy a cheap VR headset, because Dirt Rally 2.0 has VR, and I tried it at a friend's house and it's amazing. Also, Assetto Corsa, I think, has VR. Project Cars 2, stuff like these. I think this game doesn't, or I don't know about it. Yeah, I don't think this has. Maybe it has PSVR support or some shit, but also you can force any game to work in VR, but it's not gonna be very precise, like. I think BeamNG has VR too, but I'm not sure. Like Assetto Corsa does. I don't know about Competizione. Also, I'm not very good in track racing, so I usually like rallying and basically off-road racing and stage rally a lot more. But yeah, also I'm gonna have, I don't know when, I'm sorry, I am terribly sorry in advance, because I might say something that is like, ooh, that's interesting, I wanna see that, and it's gonna be like months away. But if someone were to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/boardybaliant, I'm gonna make videos where I drive and shoot and do things with really weird controllers. Like, I use a joystick, like a flight stick, as a handbrake when I use the steering wheel, because I don't know, in a rally game I think you need a handbrake. So I use a old, cheap, used flight stick, and I thought about using that and some other weird shit, like playing Warzone with a racing wheel and playing this game with a, I don't know, Nintendo Joy-Cons or something, but like the motion version of it. So stuff like that. I think that's gonna be very interesting and stuff. So I don't want to get too into it because my next video is gonna be a cooking video, and yeah, my channel is mostly about gaming and talking about interesting stuff, but yeah, it's mostly connected by me, not just gaming. So it will have cooking videos and some psychology and social commentary stuff, but yeah. Also, anyone can watch my past VODs on my VODs and Clips channel. It's Body Bunning Live on YouTube. And I see the chat moving and I wanna look at it, but I don't wanna die. So I'm gonna be strong, not look at chat for a bit. And maybe I can have a not awful position. Because I just bumped the difficulty. And it's very slippery, and it's a WRC 1 car, and it's very fast, and it tries to kill you. Come on. I think I'm getting very close to the end though. Maybe I am wrong. Who knows? I certainly do not. Perhaps I am right. And I am nearing completion of this stage. Yes. There are 2 of these, I think. Yes, second one. And yeah, I think the finish is somewhere around here. I just don't want to jinx it. That would be heartbreaking, or car breaking, basically. I already had 2 good puns so far, but I already said those, and they revolved around the game called Steep. And well, WRC is not really a pun-friendly word, but I will make some stupid jokes as soon as I can, because I can't resist. Okay, concentration phase. Trying to not get too close. And also, what I didn't remember, that like I struggled a lot with WRC Dirt Rally 1, and I was garbage at that game for a long time, and then it just clicked. I don't know if it's the sensitivity or just getting used to the tuning of the cars. And also, dirt games usually tune the 4-wheel drive cars very rear focused, so like the differential is basically more like a rear wheel drive car, and it's locked, while in this game, Jesus Christ, in this game the differential is pretty much 50-50, and they are very open, and it's also a big difference. Also in Dirt Rally you have to unlock tuning for money, but it's not that expensive. I mean, it is for the R5 cars, but that's it. Yeah, I think there's the... No, it's still not here. What the hell? Hello, buildings? Also, I think this game, if you reset your car, like I just did falling off that cliff, doesn't give you a penalty, which is strange, because Dirt Rally 2 is brutal with the 9-second and whatever penalties. Holy shit, if you reset, you can just restart the whole thing. Unless it's a daily challenge, because or weekly or monthly, you can only have one go at those. This is slippery. Oh. Also, I don't want to do maximum attack on these, but maybe I should, because I'm already wrecking the car. Samir, you're wrecking the car, please. Please, Samir, I'm begging you. I love that video. Have you guys seen that video? If you just Google Samir, you'll find it. It's the best. It's the best rally meme I've seen in a long time. No, please. Okay. Jeez, okay, okay. Am I still not close to the end? Holy shit. 21k is a long time. Come on. Alright. Airpin. Also, I wouldn't call myself very good at these games either. Like, if I do the daily challenges in Dirt Rally 2, I usually get like top 1000 or top 500, which is pretty cool, but a lot of people are not playing these games anymore. And yeah, it depends on the time of the day, because if you play it early, then maybe it's only 300 people who did it already. But if you play it at the end of the, I guess, in-game day cycle, then it's like you have, I don't know, 5,000 people. But I mean, being in the top 1000 and shit is pretty cool. And also, people don't like rear-wheel drive cars, and many, I mean, me included, and many daily challenges just have like, you have to use the Mini. But why? Because it's a Mini. Okay, but it's a slow front-wheel drive car, and it's like, yes, but, and also it's raining, and also it's whatever. So I don't understand the curation of that, but it's pretty cool that we still have daily challenges. But yeah, Dirt Rally 2's monetization was aggressive as shit. It had 4 seasons, and you had to buy 2 season passes, I think. So I spent like 100 something, maybe more than $120 on that shit, or euros or something. Finish! Yes! Yes! Okay. 4 stages. Planning on getting a wheel stand. Yeah, there are cheap ones too, like made by the company Playseat. They have cheap ones, I think, collapsible ones. Trying to complete a rally stage facing the wrong way. Yeah, that would be fun. The other challenge I had was someone actually reading me the pace notes, sitting next to me. But yeah, COVID happened and stuff. Would be cool if any of the rally games had Pikes Peak hill climb. Yes, that's another very good reason for playing BeamNG. Just giving it a try, because oh yeah, it has Pikes Peak, and it has the old Pikes Peak, which is gravel, and it's scary as shit. And it also, what is that guy doing? You okay? Alright. Alright, keep it up. Sure. So, yeah, it has the OG gravel version of Pikes Peak, and it's oof. I think Jimmy Broadbent did a video on it, and yeah, because it's BeamNG and it's a hardcore simulator, you can actually stall your engine and run out of oxygen, and it's like you can overheat your turbo, and it's like it's both a blessing and a curse, I would say. But yeah, it's a beautiful game. I think I'm gonna stream it soon because I really want that, but I wanna stream it with the racing wheel. Also, BeamNG just got another new car and walking mode, so you can get out of your car and walk, which, if you don't know anything about that game, it sounds like some weird bullshit feature, but if you do know BeamNG Drive, it's pretty awesome, because you can have like an AI police chase in that game, or like rock climbing with a monster truck, or jumping over a semi truck and having actual crashes that like so the body of your car will crumble like real life. People have comparisons of actual crash tests and BeamNG ones, and they are very similar because they have a hyper-realistic soft body physics engine that I think Wreckfest uses as well. It's just toned down for performance reasons and aesthetics and shit. So yeah. These are cool stuff. If any of you in chat would be super interested in me showing off these things in BeamNG, just type yes in chat and I'm gonna see it, because maybe I can bump it to a closer date and have it sooner if you're interested. Also, I can do like rallies in that, and I'm going to, but it has like, you can set your car on fire and shit. It's a whole thing. Also, I modded in ray tracing to that game as well, and it's still ugly. Sometimes it's not. Alright, that's one yes. Because maybe I can bump it to like another closer stream, and yeah. So I have to work on some YouTube stuff and some secret stuff. But yeah, I think I can set it up and have it. That game is oof. Also, I wanna stream some ray-traced games like Teardown, Control, and what else? Quake RTX demo and stuff like that. Because, man, if you actually understand what real-time ray tracing does, it's pretty incredible, and you can have some pretty. I mean, if you're a gaming nerd like me, you can have some pretty nice moments. Also, Teardown is awesome since it has Steam Workshop support. If anyone doesn't know, Teardown is a early access indie game on Steam that is voxel based, so it looks kind of like Minecraft with big 3D pixels or like Lego blocks. But you have a sledgehammer and a shotgun and shit, and you can blow houses up. The thing that you couldn't really do in games before. And now you can, because even in Minecraft, if you just take everything off, it just floats. But unless it's like sand or shit. But no, in Teardown, if you set fire to a bed and then shoot out the window, the steam... steam? No, the smoke will start pouring out the window, because that's the opening, and the house will start to crumble, and you can actually run your car into a house, and if you hit the main structure, it will start to fall and shit. So it's really cool. I want to show it off. I just don't know how to promote it, because it's like, it's a nerd game for like anyone who is into, I guess, PC tech and where games are going forward. So I don't know, maybe something. Also, don't take this energy drink mock-up as like a serious thing. It's a joke. So it's like, I came up with this stupid idea of Extreme Tuesdays, and I was like, I'm a professional senior graphics designer. I can design some shit for myself. So I did this screen, because there's no way in hell I would pay for someone to make it. So I did it, and I think it looks cool. But yeah, it's just me playing good old video games on Tuesday as usual, so nothing special, but it's very extreme, and that's what matters, I guess. Also, I think a little branding is always appreciated. It's like, it makes you have a higher production quality. If someone is just lurking, they see some nice design, they will be like, oh, this guy is legit. Holy shit, this guy has some pretty nice graphic design. Yeah, because I worked for more than 10 years as a photographer, videographer, and graphic designer. So I can just do these things, and even I forget those. Like, I'm like, oh, it would be cool to have a nice overlay. And I'm like, I can just make myself an overlay, or like, whatever. I always forget those. Because for so long, I did these things for money, for companies and other people, like designing a album cover for a rock band or some shit. And I'm like, I can design stuff for myself now. Hey. That's pretty cool, I guess. So I did it, but that's it. Don't think too much of it. This is a long stage too, or maybe I am super slow, or maybe both. Also, I'm wrecking the car. You're wrecking the car, Samir. Please, I'm begging you, Samir. Love that video. I don't know what kind of accent that is. It's a little close to an Indian accent, but I think they could very well be Middle Eastern or anything. But they sound like pretty fun people to hang around. They sound like pretty nice people. No, shit. Okay. 4-wheel drive, please. No. Alright. Chicane, he says? I mean, I disabled the voice, so I don't talk over the co-driver, but the image says chicane. Also, my suspension is damaged, so it's getting harder and harder to take these tight turns. So I really hope the finish is very close, because but whatever, the next stage is thankfully not Monaco, so I can hopefully have some speed and power, as Jeremy Clarkson says. Speed. He also says that sometimes his genius is almost frightening. Which is. Man, I love those guys. I'm so glad that the Grand Tour exists, and when the Top Gear as we know it ended, we didn't just lose everything that, like, they go around in cars and make jokes, because that was a huge part of my I don't know, there was always some Top Gear was always very close to my heart just growing up. It was always something that sense of familiarity because it ran so long, and kind of James and Richard and Jeremy and their jokes and quirks and stance on cars and the Stig, and that sense of familiarity just always gave me some sense of feeling safe, and that's a good thing. That's a really nice thing to feel. And well, when it ended and the last episode of Top Gear season 20, I think, or 22, aired, and it was just James and Richard being very sad, and they said goodbye instead of good night, and then the credits rolled without music and the background. I teared up a little, not gonna lie. I had some water in my eyes, but then they returned with Amazon. Jesus, this is also why I hate Monte Carlo so much, because those tiny cinder blocks are like concrete things. They just flip your car in an instant. You can do nothing about it if you're already sliding. Also, my car is incredibly hard to drive now because I wrecked it. Fuck you. No. Where's the end? Let me out. No. Yeah, these. Some of these, if you had... I don't know if it's the hitbox or like the clipping of the objects, because some you just bounce off, but some just stop you dead. And yeah, I am curious if there is like clipping, because in CSGO, if you go in CSGO, if you go up some stairs, it's actually a ramp, so it's pretty smooth, because the visuals are stairs, but the player collision is a ramp, so it's not like bumping up the stairs, it's actually pretty smooth. And in racing games they do that too, so if you hit some pole or something, your car just bounces off, and it's really weird in this game. Also, where the fuck is the end? Come on. Let me out. Let me in. Man, I started watching Eric Andre's show, but it's like sometimes it's too much for my brain, because sometimes it's just unexpected random shit, which can be really funny if you're, I guess, high or drunk or something. and have friends around, but when you just sit down and try to watch something that is funny, it's not always funny, it's just sometimes just disgusting. And I guess there is, like, I respect Eric Andre a lot for doing the kind of comedy he does, but holy shit is it disgusting sometimes. Where is the end? Let me finish this rally stage. Bitte. Bitte schön. Fügen Sie bitte. Scheiße. I have a German degree, I just don't use it. So my German is like slowly eroding to oblivion, I guess. Wow. Come on, it's getting impossible to make these turns because my gearbox is fucked, my steering is fucked, my suspension is fucked, my turbo is fucked, my engine is fucked. Cool. Alright, finally. I'm gonna have such a gamer piss after this. It's gonna look like G Fuel. Yes, dead last. Yes, I love sim games. Good. Then I hope you come around. I announced my shit on my there's a schedule on Twitch right here below the thing. I announced my shit if I do something big on my Facebook page because I don't use Twitter, and my subreddit. But also you just get if you follow me, you just get a notification like, hey, Bodybuilding is live playing this and that. So stage rally, GT racing, normal and endurance racing. Yeah, endurance racing is much more closer to my heart. Just, I don't know, just going around Spa, trying to gain positions and looking at the racing lines is just never been interesting to me, and I never been good enough at it, so sadly. Like Clarkson, but I really don't like Richard and May, but the Top Gear was in the first lineup. They were the third lineup, the current Top Gear lineup. Paddy, McGuinness, Freddie, Flynn, and Harris are really good. You mean the current Top Gear? I was just not looking at those guys out of like spite, because I like they are good people. Also they had like Joey from Friends, right? As a presenter, I think, after Clarkson left. But yeah, I haven't checked out new Top Gear, but I saw a bunch of people working with them since, from Ken Block to YouTuber I don't remember. He's a British YouTuber with short sleeves. He builds like crazy things in his shed. Oh yeah, if my car is fucked, then I guess yeah, I just have to skip this one. Yeah, DNF. Because I really need to fix my vehicle. Alright, be back in a good second, because I need to release some gamer. Look at him just working on not much. Look at this guy. Lovely. Alright, be back in a minute, don't go anywhere. I'm back. Gotta go, see you around. See you around too. Glad you joined, and I do hope to see you around when I play some more racing games. Alright, let's repair this bad boy. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm going into overtime. I want everything over like 30. Like, Jesus. That is not good. Yeah, I cannot change this. It's gonna be painful. 666. Jesus. Maybe not. Let's... yeah, let's... whatever. It's not gonna be very nice, but I just wanna get out of the Monte Carlo stage so I can actually play some nice rally stages. Oh boy. Let's go. Look at this poor thing. Jesus. Holy shit. No. No, thank you. Also, wearing headphones and having glasses is a tricky thing. Who would have thought? Right? Alright. And there you go. So I'm gonna be dead last. I think. Yes. No. 11th place overall. That's cool. That's pretty A-okay, I would say. Let me check the good old streameroo. And now we can actually... No, it's also snowy. Yeah. But it's better. It is better. Let us go. I'm gonna try and concentrate this time. And also be a little faster than before, because finally this is not a really narrow mountain road that is paved with concrete and then frozen over. So yeah, Monte Carlo is a thing that I don't always have the mood for. I don't know. Yeah, it feels much better already. Much better. Hope I'm not muted, yeah. Okay. Good. Very good. Though I trust that some little gamer in the chat would have told me about it. Like, hey streamer, your microphone device is muted. I guess. I could attack this stage a little more, but I don't know, I just don't want to flip the car when I just accidentally don't see a little bump of snow, so taking it fast but safe, because this I think is an 8K stage, and the next one is an epic stage, so it's like 18 or 20 something kilometers, which is pretty long. Pretty long. Yeah, much better. Eee. Still. Not even a significant scratch or anything. Okay, good. Also, I like these environments a lot. I think even if this game looks 10 times uglier than Dirt Rally 2.0, these environments are awesome. And both on a technical level, like the bumps and corners of every rally stage feel very authentic and challenging, and the elevation and like the humps and bumps in a track, you can feel all of those and they make a big difference. And they also look like real places, but they also look beautiful. So like the environment are really, really nice. See? I'm first. It's just incredibly hard to win with a broken down ass car at night on a slippery, really thin mountain road that was built 100-ish years ago. So 14K, that's not too bad. Actually, that is not too bad. Maybe I should lean into like, this stream is sponsored by where is the mouse? Yeah, by me. By my merch. No, actually, only if you wanna support me. It's not merch for like it's just there if someone wants to give me money. Someone wants to like, oh, this dude, I really like watching him, and like I just wanted him to make more stuff. That's just there for that reason. Or like, if you want to give me money, you can also have like a very nice t-shirt that I designed. And those designs are pretty dope, actually. And I did them myself. But yeah, it's not actually like, I'm not gonna push my merch, because it's not for that. That's why I don't have a Patreon or anything, because no, I want, at the end of the day, which is gonna be a long time from now, but hey, I want companies to give me money, because they have a lot. Well, when like mortal human beings like you and I, we only have so much money. I don't want to take your money. I just want you to enjoy some free entertainment and just, hey, have a good time. But I want like, I don't know, G Fuel or whatever, Raid Shadow Legends to give me money so I can so I can pay my bills and shit, and you have free entertainment. Everybody wins. So that's why I don't wanna have a Patreon, at least not for now, because it's like I don't wanna make paid content. So like, if everything is free, then what do I give my patrons? Like, it would just be like a way to give me money, which you already can. You can donate, you can sub, you can buy merch, you can whatever. So I think it's a much better approach. Again, if I was like a YouTuber who makes, I don't know, knives, and I had to buy like a new knife grinder and shit, that's like $1,000. Maybe I would have no choice but to have a Patreon. But even then, I would have like a GoFundMe, and it would be just that thing, like, hey, I need a new grinder, so like, help me buy it, and that's it. And then I would take it down, because I don't know, I don't like taking money from random people for nothing. Like, Twitch subs are a thing, but it's like, it has its own culture. But like, Patreon is, to me, even though Patreon CEO is a really nice dude, but yeah, I don't think I do anything that is Patreonable, because I don't. Yeah, I create entertainment for now on Twitch, but soon equally as much on YouTube. But yeah, those are free. I don't want to make paid videos, because what if you don't have $1, $2, or $5 a month to watch those, and you're my and I would be blessed if someone would be like, oh no, I want to watch the secret videos too. Like, hey, I don't wanna. If someone is then invested, that's a big compliment for me, because that means that what I'm doing is entertaining and interesting, and I don't wanna lock that behind a paywall. So, or I could have like what people do, like, hey, sub to my Patreon, press the join button on my YouTube so you get into the paid Discord. But I don't like Discord servers. I use Discord for the voice chat, and that's it. I have a subreddit that's free. That's my Discord server. Not that Discord isn't free, I'm just saying that there are a bunch of people, PewDiePie included, who have like members only Discord servers and shit. And no, I don't want that. At the end of the day, I want like fucking Amazon Audible to give me $1,000, and like Dollar Shave Club to give me another 1,000, and you guys don't have to pay anything. That's my long time plan. And I have big plans for my YouTube channel though. I just don't want to spoil them, because you gotta protect those big gamer thoughts, because everyone is listening and they're coming for my big brain plans. No. But yeah, I have been a marketing and brand manager and photographer, videographer for over 10 years. So I've been always like creating a hype for like a new album a band was releasing, and like trying to make Instagram stories that tease the album every week just a little more, so when it finally releases, people have a little excitement. So yeah, I guess that's branding and management in a nutshell. But I come from that field, so because I already have that knowledge that it works, I'm not gonna just throw ideas around. I'm gonna tease those when they are ready. Like if I have like a big interactive stream planned, when I have more followers and shit, I'm gonna announce that 1 week, 2 weeks early, so everyone can decide if they are free that afternoon or whatever in their time zone, and like it could be like a virtual event, because like people go to smaller comic cons and shit, or like meetups and hangouts in a pub. Like, you put time away for that if you're invested. Like, why not a Twitch stream that's like super interactive and it has like a big deal thing in it that's like a gimmick, but it's actually interesting. So yeah, but I guess I can tease a little bit of YouTube. What's coming? Cooking videos that are like the opposite of Andrew Ray binging with Babish making his own bread for a sandwich. No, it's like really cool recipes and foods and really fancy, nice dishes, but you don't have to make your own pasta from scratch, because I just hate that. And there's already content about it. So those, a series revolving around speedrunning video games, a whole series. These are gonna be series. I really think that the best thing you can do to your YouTube channel is create a bunch of series. Series with an apostrophe, so it's plural, and that way people have something to anticipate and like familiarity and stuff like that. So yeah, I think. What else can I tease? Yeah, playing with weird controllers, playing old and weird games, which is already a series that has 1 episode on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/boardybalint. It's Abandoned Warehouse, where I play. Abandonware is a phrase for software that has been abandoned by its publisher or developer or both. And it's not just abandonware, but it's basically old and weird games and stuff that nobody plays or everyone forgot that it exists. It already has 1 episode. It's called Insecticide Part 1 out of 1, so there's no part 2. I watch it on YouTube at the end. It's a bit lengthy. It's 20 something minutes long, but it has memes, so if you're interested, head over to my YouTube channel. It's in my Twitch links, and check it out. Maybe subscribe even for more stuff. What else is coming? Some like very philosophy heavy, social commentary, open conversation kind of videos that like so it's like imagine hanging out with your friends after like a couple beers and talking about like, man, why are things like this? Because it would make so much sense if it was like this, and it's like, yeah, but then it would be like this and this. Basically that, but in a YouTube video that's not about me being smart, it's about something being a certain way, and maybe I'm wrong. It's just it's an open conversation. So stuff like these, also gaming challenges. The one I watch right now, I used to watch Lawrence Sontag, Sir Lar, on Twitch, with a double R, ex-member of Funhouse and Inside Gaming and stuff. He beat Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal on Ultra Nightmare over a couple of months, I think. and it's permadeath. It's like he's not the only one. He's just the person I watched. So it's like a very hard game on the hardest difficulty, and if you die once, it deletes your save file. So you have to start over. You cannot quickly press escape or anything. And he did it. And it was a really, really interesting journey. And I am thinking about doing something similar. And I have a couple other shorter, like, that not gonna take months or something to complete, to just some challenges. Also, I'm watching Dark Viper AU, Matthew Judge, a Australian GTA 5 speedrunner and Twitch streamer, who is doing a challenge where he tries to get through the entirety of GTA 5 without getting hit, without taking any damage at all. And it's, as you can imagine, incredibly hard, but he has like 8,000 hours in the game, so he has some pretty advanced knowledge of like how to break the game into... It's really interesting, but it has been going on for a year, so it's pretty crazy, and he's still doing it. So yeah, I'm not gonna do like months, years long challenges. Also a good channel is like Mitten Squad. He does like, can you complete Skyrim without taking hit? See, first place. See. It was just Monte Carlo. I just don't feel it a lot of times, and it's like not good. Let me check the good old streamer. Oh, maybe we have a lot more people than I thought. Pretty nice. If anyone needs more information, I guess this is WRC 9 for new people in the chat. It's a rally simulator, so instead of being like Need for Speed, it actually simulates things like grip on the wheels and like weight transfer and stuff, so it makes it very realistic but very hard to drive and slide around. And yeah, the newest, this is the official game of the World Rally Championship, governed by the FIA, which is a French abbreviation that I don't know, something motorsport thing, which I know that FIA doesn't contain an M, but it's like A is like automobile or automotive or something. It's French. But the sequel to this game, WRC 10, the official video game, just got announced today, and it's coming September the 2nd. And I'm really excited because I absolutely adore rally games. I think I own almost all of them that are like made after 2005 or something. And like, you cannot buy Dirt 1 and Dirt 2 anymore, and you cannot buy WRC 4, but you can buy 5. So it's like, yeah, you cannot buy Colin McRae Rally 2000 and maybe 2005 you can actually buy on Good Old Games. I don't know. Something. But I have all of those that I could buy because I love them. I love off-road racing and it's so good. There's something about it. I don't know. Some people like F1, I like this. So obviously when a new rally game gets announced, I get pretty excited. But yeah, even if Codemasters will announce the new Dirt rally game, I think that's also gonna be like a September, October release, because I don't know. If you ever been following the games industry or just listening to games journalism, yeah, the summer is pretty dry on releases. I don't know why. Maybe everyone is on vacation, they don't play video games. I don't know. It's the same, like December is the best for YouTube ad revenue, AdSense, and like September... No, Balint. September doesn't come after December. They sound similar, but no. So January and February too are pretty garbage, so that's when YouTubers usually take a break and they push really hard in December. And I think game releases get pushed to the fall because because they have some numbers that we don't, that people don't buy video games in the summer that much. I mean, it doesn't mean that we don't have releases. The new Nier game, Nier Replicant, is releasing in 10 days, which I'm not super excited about because it looks exactly like Nier Automata, but I will check it out because Nier Automata was amazing. What else is coming out? I don't know. We will have Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2, which I don't know, it's basically a first-person Hitman. And I actually really liked it, so I'm excited. I think because Codemasters acquired Slightly Mad Studios, who make the Project Cars series, they should announce something this year, like Project Cars 4 or whatever. We should have a new... Did we already get a new Forza announcement? I don't think so. Like, not Forza Horizon. See, first place. I'm good at this. But Forza Motorsport. I think we're on 7 right now, which is pretty mediocre. A little better than 5 and 6, but not as good as 3 and 4, I think. I mean, the physics are pretty okay, but I don't know. On PC, there's a lot of jankiness with that engine. Holy shit. WAP games or W whatever. It's Windows Protocol whatever. It's the Microsoft Windows Xbox Marketplace games that are cross-compatible with Xbox One and Series and Microsoft Windows. They have some janky ass shit, which I don't like. And I don't know, Forza 7 was crashing a lot and stuttering sometimes. But it's a beautiful game. It has a really good physics engine and lighting engine. and when it runs super stable. 60, I think it's locked 60, yeah. And yeah, it uses the trigger rumbles in the Xbox One and Series controllers, which is pretty okay. Pretty good. But yeah, I'm excited for a new... Man, Forza Horizon 4 did so many things right, but I don't know, so many things are so wrong with the Horizon series, and it would be a whole video for me to list all of them. And my biggest problem with Horizon 4 is the map size, because that map of England and Scotland, I think, that is tiny. Like, I played that game for 150 hours or something, and then I just put it down and it's like, no. Even with the Lego and the Drift Island expansions, it's like, no. No, I have nothing to do. This map, no. So I picked up the Crew 2, which has a much more arcadey physics engine and like shitty, I mean, not real money, but essentially a loot box progression system. But once you level up, it has new summits every week, and they have been adding content and a new season pass and new stuff, and it has so many cars, much better visual customization, and it's like, yeah, it's different. When it came out, the Crew 2 was I wrote a review for that because I reviewed Need for Speed Payback, and then I think the Crew 2 came out after that and after Horizon 4, and I wrote a review for it, but I never released it because life got in the way, and I decided that when I got back into YouTube and Twitch, I decided that no, making game reviews of new releases is not really for me. I don't enjoy it, and it's too much work for too little reward. And but I wrote a full review. I bought the deluxe version of the Crew 2 on the release day, and it was garbage. And I played the whole campaign, and it didn't have enough races. I mean, it barely has enough races now. It's very grindy. But the Crew 1 was grindy too. And it's like Uplay, which is depends on the month. If Uplay, now it's called Ubisoft Connect, is buggy or not, which is only one step above Origin, which is another clusterfuck, and it's like a dumpster fire. But yeah, Ubisoft Connect, Uplay, and it has its own battle eye, and it crashes sometimes, and it's like stuff. And yeah, but after getting fed up with Horizon 4, I get back to playing the Crew 2 again, and it's a whole new game. It still has wasted potential because it has that huge map that it takes 30 minutes to get from New York to LA with a Bugatti Veyron Super Sports, like pedal to the metal. It's like 30 real life minutes. So it's huge, and it doesn't have custom routes, so you cannot create races. It has like 20 something races, and that's it. You need more XP, better do those races over and over and over and over and over again. You need more money, you have to do those races over and over and over and over and over again. But now it has much more stuff and it's a little more approachable, and I can really recommend it. It's super fun, even alone. But because it's called The Crew, it has seamless co-op, and that's just beautiful too. I really like that. And I tried reinstalling Horizon 4, but I just immediately got reminded why I uninstalled it, because it's like physics are amazing, the tuning is perfect, and there's no customization visually, and everyone is just bumping into you and pushing you off the road, and the map is so incredibly small that is just inexcusable. Shit, those little bumps really turn you around. I don't think I'm gonna be first. Maybe I will be, because it's a longer stage. But I've been first every other race, so I think I can take like a 5th place and still be first in the championship in regards to points and stuff. Come on, let's do this. Flick the car around. Also, I wanna put back the controller overlay, but the client I used just stopped working. So I really want you to see, to be able to see which buttons I'm pressing on the controller, but it just stopped working. Wow. I am just wrecking these guys on normal. Let me check the good old streamer. Because why not? Why the heck not? Okay, Rally Mexico. I think I'm gonna do this Mexico, and then I decide if I wanna continue or not, because it's getting like, it's midnight here, so it's a little, I'm starting to feel a little lateness, but oh yeah, I mean, if I feel it on my performance, because this is a big concentration, big brain energy game. I'm still talking over it instead of concentrating. I don't think you can see it, but this is kind of the surface that is gravel, but has tiny rocks just scattered on it, and it makes it incredibly slippery, and it's very hard to control the car. So Mexico is not that bad, but this game has a Turkey rally track, which is just brutal, and this is just tricky, I think. But yeah, Turkey can be just hardcore. Rally Mexico is pretty okay, but yeah, you have to not let your guard down, or else you're gonna end up in a ditch upside down, which you don't want. I let you in on a little secret. You don't want to end up in a ditch upside down. If you're in a million dollar rally car. Actually, I don't think these. I don't know how much WRC car costs, but it's a lot. Like just a stupid Volkswagen rally car front-wheel drive from a shed with like a turbo and a roll cage costs a fortune. So you can imagine like this manufacturer built world championship race car that is like state of the art could not be very cheap. This music is making me sleepy too. Okay, I didn't fall off the cliff. That's nice. That's pretty okay. I like not falling off the cliff. Yeah, I'm also not really pushing my luck here, so because I can't see very far ahead and I don't hear my co-driver, I just see the prompt. I don't wanna really just attack this stage yet. Maybe when it's the next stage and it's daytime or something. I mean, I'm not trying to be slow either, but don't want to wreck the car, you know. Oh boy. That's okay. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Didn't break the lights. That's a good thing. Right. Alrighty. Ooh, that was cool. In my headphones I heard the 3D spatial audio for the helicopter flying over, and it was really nice surround. That was cool. That was pretty cool, because I heard that flying above me from one side to another. I like those things. Oh, it's starting to rain. Oh yeah, this game has dynamic weather, which is pretty cool. Pretty sweet. Except it makes this track even trickier. But it's fine. I am an expert video game player, and this game is no match for my esports level pro play skills. Something. Yes. Coolsies. 6th. Yeah, I was a little slow. Doesn't matter. I think I can make that time up. Harder than it looks. Or I don't know if it looks easy or hard, but it's kind of difficult. Oh, that was a nice drift. Yes. All right. I think I can get first or second place. There you go. Alright, let's repair this poor boy and advance to the epic stage. Holy shit, 18k. Alright. I like this stage. For anyone new, sometimes I turn on my headlights even in daytime because they help you see how far objects are when you're going very fast. I don't think I need it now, but just so you know, it's not because it's too dark, but because the way the headlights make a cone shape and it changes depending on your distance. It can help you your brain estimate distance more accurately in a split second when you're just driving very fast. So this is very slippery. Oof. Doing these kind of Scandinavian flicks. We have a stretch time, so let me stretch. Yeah, I think I do, yeah. You can see my big ass gamer belly. Also, I don't think you can hear me. Very cool. I mean, I have a pretty good limiter and compressor, so maybe you can hear me pretty good. And as I said many times, even if you're just watching, you should stretch too. It's good for you. Don't overdo it, but yeah, just a little stretch, a little water, a little H2O. It's good for you. Yum. Filtered water. My favorite. Alright. Let's try not falling off a cliff. Alright, good. This is the second hardest stage in the game. The Turkey epic stage is the worst. I mean, not worst, most difficult, most challenging. Thank you for the gamer points. Thank you for the stretch. Thank you for looking out for my health. Very kind of you. These small rocks in the concrete, very slippery. Also, I think I have a water drop in my beard, but I cannot take it out now. And it should dry. Hope it's not very shiny. having a beard is weird sometimes. It does weird things, like you expect it to be like your hair or like your mustache, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's I don't know, it's more stiff in a direction. Sometimes it's like there's something just sticks to it and you don't feel it. It's, I don't know. I mean, I had bigger beards than this. I guess, not different ones. This one was bigger at times, but that just makes me look like a homeless person who also has a liberal arts degree. So I decided that this was a more approachable look. Also, I can't really grow. I can only grow like this type of mustache and this type of beard. So it's not like I can style it any way I like. It's just this and this, but longer. And yeah, my hair too, it has like free styles that works because I have many like points of rotation, I guess, where it like decides where it grows, and you have to work around those. Also, it's both wavy and curly, which is not a easy thing to work with. And yeah, believe it or not, I used to have 2017, I think, 2018, 2016, I don't know. I used to have white hair on the top and very short black hair on the sides, and I think it looked pretty cool. It was just too much effort to keep it up, and I was like, I wasn't enjoying it as much it was to keep up, because you have to bleach it regularly and you have to like paint it and you have to like keep it. Also, it's not good for you, obviously, but I had very thick, very extra thick with the WRC hair, and it's very strong, so at the end we ended up just painting it back to black, like the Rolling Stones song, and yeah, it just grew back, and that's it. It was like for a year. I enjoyed it. It was pretty cool, I think. And it's not like a trend. I always wanted to try that, and it was just something that I was like, hey, I'm an adult, I can do this shit now. No one can stop me. And no one did. Actually, my little sister helped me. Little, she's 20 now, but she helped me with it, and yeah, it looked cool. Also, people usually ask me about tattoos and piercings, and I don't want a piercing or earrings or anything, and I'm still not sure about tattoos. I'm kinda getting closer and closer to deciding on a small one, like on my wrist, under my watch band, so it's like you can't see it if I'm wearing a wristwatch or something like that. But yeah, I'm not huge into tattoos, but I'm not completely against them either. Oh, you remembered my white hair? Yeah, it was good, right? Yeah, you think when I tell people that my hair on the top was white, but just the top, and the sides were black and very short. It was like everyone thinks it's very cringe or something, like, no, it looked very cool. It was absolutely like normal looking and stylish. It was just too much effort to keep it up, and I don't know, I just got bored of it. But I'm really glad I tried. Actually, I think you can find a picture like that on my Instagram, instagram.com/Bordebalint. I think when I was in the French Riviera, also known as Côte d'Azur or Azure Coast, and Nice and Monte Carlo, Monaco. I think the first time I was there, I had the white hair, so I think you can still... Jesus Christ! You can still find pictures on my Instagram with me with white hair. Also, I think I was a little chubby at that point. Not that I'm very slim right now. I have a couple extra kilograms on me, but it's not too bad. So this stage is long as shit. I mean, it is called an epic stage, so, and it is on the Epic Game Store, so, and I am an epic gamer, so. Yeah, thank you. I thought so. I mean, I enjoy this black one more because it's my normal hair color, but so I don't have to do anything with it other than go to the... In these situations, this game looks absolutely beautiful, but in like a normal daylight, it really struggles, I think. So WRC 8 and 9 and like 7 too, but I think that's a different engine. Oh shit, so I was supposed to go this way, but they didn't have like a stop sign? Shit. Whatever. So yeah, I enjoy this hairstyle, but I have a couple favorites that are sadly basically impossible with my hair. So I would have to do some ironing for hours every day to keep those, and I'm sure as hell not doing that, any of that. So yeah, because my hair has too many of these points where it goes from left and right too, and again, it's both curly and wavy, which sounds impossible, but some parts are not just wavy, they curl, and some parts don't curl ever, they just wave, but it's not straight hair. And yeah, I tried everything, and it's also, I'm really lazy with messing with my hair. I won't spend like more than 15-20 minutes messing with my hair when I wash it. Like, I usually get it to a shape and then dry it that way, so it kind of keeps its shape, and then maybe I use something on it so it stays that way, but that's it. I'm really not doing like an hour of whatever, so... Oh, I damaged my engine. That is not good. Jesus Christ. Oof. as I said, this is the second most challenging / difficult stage in the video game, in my opinion, and some other people's opinions. Not that it's bad, it's just tests your skills, which, as you know, I have all of the skills. I am the master of all and every video game, and yeah. I'm gonna look at chat in a bit. Yeah, there you go. Yes! Yeah, dynamic weather is really cool in this. You have dreadlocks? I don't remember your hair. Or you just have like these... hidden dreadlocks, like... Oh, it's like this. And you take it out and it's like, look at my dreadlocks. And you put it back and it's impossible to notice. Some people have that. I always think it's funny. You have full-on dreadlocks? I mean, I guess not full-on, but like... Your whole hair! How have I not seen that? How long did you... I mean, I haven't seen you for like... since... December, I think. Or, I don't know. And even then, I think we were both wearing like beanies and scarves and shit, because it was like 2 degrees or -5 or something. Degrees C for my US of A viewers. Your whole hair? I have to see that someday. Maybe when we do that beer thing someday with the broskies. Man, hanging out with your bros is the best. That's why I hate this lockdown. It makes it impossible to just hang out. And also being an adult sucks sometimes. Because like, as I said, you just want to hang out with your friends and you text them and you're like, nah, I'm at university and I'm also working my day job and I'm also hanging out with my girlfriend and we're watching this and that, and after I walking my dog and like this, and other people are getting pregnant and married and shit, and my other friends are like, oh yeah, I'm just working all the time and then I have to help my dad build this shed and shit. And it's like, okay, and you, okay, those friends live in another country now, and okay, these friends, they just work their ass off, so they have zero free time. Now this friend has a day job and spends every single minute that's not working with their girlfriend, so like, yeah, okay, so how can we have a beer or something? It's like, I know you guys want it too, it's just, come on, I feel like an asshole pushing it. And I don't know, I don't think they think of me as an asshole for asking them every second week, like, hey, are you free someday? I really want to hang out. Because I miss you guys. Because, you know, friends and shit. And I feel like an pushy, just, I don't know, just an agent who's wanna sell you something on the phone, but I just wanna hang out. And they're just like, no, I really want to, it would be great, but like, hey, from Monday to Friday I'm working on this. On the weekend I'm helping my granddad because they're moving, and it's like, alright, okay, alright. Netflix and chill and chill. Well, I guess you could Netflix and different kind of chill with your bros. Cause like, there's some stuff on Netflix that would be really fun. Just like garbage movies. Free bros watching absolute trash movies and drinking beer. That's chill. But yeah, not the Netflix and chill. I mean, if you have bros and you do that, I don't judge. That must work out really good, because you're... Yeah, Tarantino movies are really fun, but I'm talking like absolute garbage trash movies that are just so bad they are good. Like, not Sharknado, because it's not funny enough, but there are like actual really fun movies that are just so bad, but it's really fun laughing at it. And you can have a drinking game where if they say something that doesn't make sense and it's so cliche that you have to take a shot or something, like Batman and Robin, the 97 or whatever movie with I don't remember, some shit like that, American Pie. It's a little too much for me, and I find the Naked Gun actually funny. So no, like let me think, because there are actual movies that are just so shit that it's hilarious, but they are actually bad movies that try to be good. Yeah, like the old Batman movies. I don't know if you have seen those. I don't remember the actor, but it's they were mostly directed by who is the puppet guy? Who's the dude that made Nightmare Before Christmas and shit like that? He directed Batman with I'm not gonna remember, but it was like a big budget thing, and Batman and Robin, and it had like Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze, Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy. It had Jack Nicholson, I think, as the Joker, and Jim Carrey as Riddle, and it's garbage, and it's trash. It's free movies, and they get worse each time. Also, we had George Clooney as Batman. That would be a fun Sunday night, I think. Watching George Clooney as Batman. Holy shit. Just look that shit up. It's crazy. Like, oh my god. I think George Clooney became famous with ER. And he was the stereotypical like sexy doctor in a hospital rom-com thing. But yeah, he was Batman, and it was utter trash. It's so bad. The music is good though. Those Batman movies have very good soundtrack, but Jesus Christ, they are not good films. Also, in one of them, Batman's armor has nipples. I think that's Batman and Robin. The fucking Batman suit has nipples on it. Bat nipples. So yeah, I think you could get a pretty good drinking game out of that, because that's just gold. Also, there was like, oh yeah, I may make YouTube videos about that, so I don't want to spoil them, But yeah, there's some shitty television that I found, and it's like, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, saved it. Saved it. See, I'm good at this, kind of, even after midnight. I have the muscle memory, and I have the muscles, which I'm not gonna show you, but welcome to the gun show. Bang bang, biceps, triceps, quadruple-ceps, everything. No, actually I really have to work on my biceps, because I mean, anyone who ever worked out will tell you that you lose those gains so quickly. Holy shit, it's fifth. That's not good. Not into Batman or any Marvel DC movies. I don't like superheroes or any supernatural powers. I understand, but Batman doesn't have superpowers, and I hate the Avengers. Don't hate me, I don't like the Avengers movies, but this is just gold. Just gold, cinema gold. But I think I have like a bunch of other movies that are just so bad they're good. So yeah, that would be fun too. Bringing the boys together and watching some trash television. Also, I think this is the last race, so I might say good night after this one, because I'm kind of feeling like my reaction time is nearing its peak, and I don't want to just end up doing 10 more stages and crashing into everything. And hey, I'll be back Thursday, I'll be back Saturday, I'll be back next Tuesday, and you can see my stream schedule in your own time zone on my Twitch bio. So hey, I'm the only one using the Twitch schedule thing, but I am using it, and if I'm not streaming, I actually cancel the stream, so you can check it out before the date. Because I think I have to go to the dentist on May 4th, and they are surgically removing my wisdom teeth, and I don't think I'm gonna be streaming after that for a couple days, because I'm gonna be in pain and agony and suffering. But yeah, after a couple days I should be back on track. And then they're fixing the couple of my back teeth, because two of them have shattered, because I don't know, it runs in the family, which I didn't know. I thought if your teeth are, I don't know, breaking easier or just get this and that, it's just your fault. But no, most of it is not your fault, it's running in the family. But you should also floss, because or use interdental thingies, these little brushes that go between your teeth, because if you don't do that or don't floss, it's gonna rot in there, and it's gonna cause a bunch of cavities and shit. And it's so easy to just remove every like piece of food from there, and people don't do that, and I didn't do that for quite a bit. And yeah, trust me, just floss and try to not like do, when you're brushing your teeth, Try not to do it like, yeah, it should be like 2 minutes or whatever. No, like actually look at your teeth very close. Go really close. And just find the places where usually anything likes to bunch up. Like just imagine cleaning your garden stones, and it's like you have mud between the, I don't know, whatever's, and you're just cleaning it with a brush. So you have to like get the brush in the right angle and even down, so it creates pressure for the brush. And I didn't realize that because I don't know, we just get told things and we just do them. Like you should brush like this, and then it was like you should brush like this. But no, actually it's like, imagine you're cleaning something and you want it to get clean, and you want to get things out from the in-betweens and shit. So second place, that's pretty good. Second place is good. Cool. Cool Z's. So yeah. Yeah, don't brush your teeth like you're following instructions. Brush your teeth like you're actually trying to clean something, and look at the results. And if it's not clean, then you're doing it wrong. You can do it like wrong for 2 minutes or 4 minutes or whatever, but hey, just do it and you don't get cavities and shit, and you don't have to get, these are not, I had some pretty not great experiences with dentists, and boy, yeah. And when you get some, then you just get scared, and you just, after every meal you're like just like, because you don't want that anymore. So yeah, I had a lot of cavities and it's not good. So the dentistry I go to is very, very cool now. But yeah, I'm just lucky that I found it, and they are professionals, and it's not more expensive than like any other private dentist. But yeah, just floss, and like when you're brushing your teeth, just go for like actual, like you're actually trying to get something clean. Don't try to get it done. It's gonna take the same amount of time. It's just your effort. Like, okay, I'm cleaning this like this, and then it's like, okay, then in between these are always like out of reach because my hand moves like this. Then turn it like this and try it like that. Because at the end of the day, it's your fucking teeth. It's gonna suck only for you if they have to go in with a syringe and make your half of your face numb, and then just go in there with grinders and shit. So all right, that's my top tip for all you video game players. And I see you Thursday, 8 p.m. twitch.tv/boardybalance. Yeah, Central Eastern Time. And in the meantime, check out my YouTube channel. YouTube channel's Boardybalance and Boardybalance Live. And if you want updates, check out my subreddit, which is basically a Discord server, but instead it's a subreddit because I don't like Discord servers. And yeah, see you next time.